Red vs. Blue Season 15 Episode 17 Quicksave has officially released, so let me break it down for you. So Locus frees Wash in Carolina because he knows how to do that. I guess he didn't need the remote. Unfortunately, it appears as though none of the other freelancers managed to survive. I wasn't exactly holding out hope that they would, but it would have been cool to actually be introduced to another freelancer. But we learn why Locus really is here. He says the Blues and Reds took a power generator from a bunch of refugees, resulting in their death. He then managed to track them down to this sector where he stumbled upon Lopez. So, we're given some logic there. We also learn Locus has decided to stop killing people, however, wounding and seriously maiming are probably still on the table. So, that army that I keep wanting to be a thing, he probably should have assembled since he refuses to kill anyone now. Makes me question what his game plan was going into everything. Meanwhile, with Sarge, Temple has ordered the execution of Dylan and Jax for traitor-ism. But Sarge has come to learn his mistake and shoots the guard, saving both the reporters. After pleading with them to both lie to everyone, saying he was on their side the entire time, the two agree to it under one condition, which we don't see, where Locus shows up and once again says he's here to help. Once Sarge and Locus finish with the procedure for who's leading the rescue op, they free everyone from their cells. Tucker, very angry once again, yells at Sarge and says that they should just lock him up and leave him there. But Sarge owns up to the fact that he betrayed them, and thus he does what he does best, and that's give a speech to everyone where he sort of apologizes. Now, is it just me, or has Tucker been kind of a dick this entire season? Don't get me wrong, I love Tucker, he's one of my favorites, but just like him yelling at Griff for ruining an escape plan that he wasn't even aware of, and now saying that they should just leave Sarge for dead, Tucker seems to have just been kind of a dick for most of this season. Anyway, everyone gets reunited and wants to get the fuck out of there, except for Dylan, because she still wants to uncover the truth. So while Dylan is busy regathering Vic, Griff and Simmons have a nice moment talking about why he came back. So after they knock Jax out, we cut to the Sim Troopers. They debate as to who should provide covering fire when Tucker gets a little too excited and prematurely jumps into battle. They fight, people get shot, others die, and then Wash gets shot in the neck. Probably the one thing you cared about this episode in the end. Now, let's talk about that moment, because boy do I have a lot of different feelings about this. The general response from many people is going to be a mix between worry and rage. If Wash dies, we riot. That's a meme people like to say. Is that my feeling toward it? Not really. Do I think Wash is gonna die? Well, that's a coin toss at this point. Biff was impaled by a wooden stick that was thrown and died. Maine was shot in the throat like 10 times and only lost his voice. So, is Wash gonna die? Who knows? I think yes, solely because they're just gonna bring him back. The general idea for the audience as to what Loco is building is a time machine. So if that really is what he is building, then I'm not worried for Wash whatsoever, because if he does die, then they'll just go save him. That is presuming this device is a time machine. And if it is, then one of the only ways I feel as though there can be tension in the story would be if they only got one use from it. So then it's like a, do you save Church or do you save Wash type thing. That's kind of my thought process going forward. One of the other reasons I wasn't so sympathetic for Wash when he got shot, I was pretty shocked, but I wasn't sympathetic because, now don't get me wrong, I like Wash. He's a great character, maybe like my 6th favorite. However, there is a character that I liked a lot more than him, and that's South. And we all know what happened to her and who killed her. So, when that bullet went through Wash's neck, my reaction was, ooh, karma's a bitch. Once again, I like Wash, but I liked South more. But again, that mixed with my thoughts on the time travel thing and the maybe he'll just survive it like Maine. Maybe he'll die and Locus will take his place. I'm usually not that worried when it comes to characters' deaths in shows because I tend to just view it from a job standpoint. Like if Wash were to die, I would think, oh, now Shannon's out of a job, as opposed to caring more about the character's death itself. So it's a coin toss as to what's gonna happen. Now, if they are gonna kill him, they should show his face. Of any character whose face we should see, it's Wash's. We've already seen the back of his head. Plus, it's a pretty surefire way to say that he's dead. So those are just kind of my thoughts on Wash currently. As for the episode itself, I thought it was really great, even before Wash got shot. Sarge had some great comedic moments with the begging and the rock, paper, scissors I loved. Caboose hugging Locus, the Griff and Simmons moment, the action at the end. It was a great episode all the way through and hit many targets. Super super enjoyable episode all the way through. So be sure to let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're interested in more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.